You were sending me flowers every 2 weeks. Where did they go, babes?
No, all of a sudden, after 3 business days, I don't even hear from you.
I'm on my period and they send me a care package and it has roses and Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Marry me, son.
Loving you in your
love language. First of all, that like turns me dry as the Sahara. Don't do that. Like that's your whole personality. Having money is not a personality trait. And it's always the dusty men who always have something to say when I say this, but I'll say it because it's my channel. And then channel green flag.
But let me tell you, baby.
Someone told you they'll take you on a trip.
Why?
But they took you for granted. Me, I'm such a flat. Like I'll flat with a tree, and I'm really good at it. I don't know. It's just my superpower. I can't help it. Then come and take me to the date. You know how sexy that is. Come here right now. Supportive partners, mwah. When you're sleeping in the same bed, Lala can do a blanco. Yeah, you're the security guy. Yeah. You need to die first. Men used to go to war. You go and fight that lion.
Yeah, I like it when a guy is secure. Like,
please.
When I tell you I'm going out with my friends, I'm going out with my friends.
Kwanza, we're both club hosts.
Yeah, sense of independence.
Green flag.
Please, we can't be everywhere together.
Hey, final green flag. Relationship gossip. I love a gossip.
Hey.
There's no better gossip than lying in bed with your man and just talking about everybody and their business.
Look good. Take care of yourself.
Smell nice.
Good. Please. Hi guys.
Celine is with today.
Okay. Hi guys. So welcome back to our YouTube channel because it's our YouTube channel for now. My name is Celine Mumbi. In case you don't know me, will you have posted the other video?
Yes. Yeah. It's an iCard. Please go watch that first. We talked about our PR red flags, and so to balance it, we are now going to talk about our talking stage and relationship green flags.
But first of all, welcome to the
Sandy Gang. Sandy Gang. Sandy Gang. Yeah, I love when they know my intro. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Period. We have a lot to say.
Hey.
We have a lot to say. Celine amepitia.
Wait, you make a pitia, man.
Putting her on the spot immediately. Alrighty, so we're going to talk about dating and relationship green flags. It could be you could have dated for a while, mostly talking stage and that honeymoon period, the time when you decide if this is even one thing to be called your man. This is our personal opinion. We're not here to bash anyone, but if it affects you, maybe fix your life.
Go to therapy, maybe.
Go to therapy, like fix yourself.
You know.
And please, as you watch, tell us which ones you relate with, and if you've missed anything that you've gone through, tell us in the comment section. We are here with you, the sisterhood. All right, and we'd like to hear from men as well. What are yours? Yeah, tell us yours. So Celine will start because this topic is close to her heart.
So for me, men are the opposite because I've mostly seen red flags, so I'll just say what I want to see.
Yes.
The green flags. So first of all, clear communication. Like,
ooh, so sexy.
Please communicate. Like, tell me from the beginning what it is that you want. If you don't want a relationship, tell me.
Maybe even I don't want the relationship.
Maybe if you want to date casually, let me know. If I'm not up to it, I'll tell you I'm not up to it. But don't take me around in circles. Start treating me like your girlfriend and then you go MIA.
I hate that. Yeah. Like, and then it's usually
we are grown-ups.
We are all grown. Imagine nobody will beat you for telling the truth. You don't have to lie to me. Just tell me the truth. I hate when it's like they treat you like a girlfriend, then they're shocked that you're acting like you're their girlfriend. Like, what's going on here? And we haven't had a conversation. You haven't DTR'd, defined the relationship. So for me, I also have that, so I'll just piggyback. A man who communicates regularly and is responsive. Like, why am I talking to myself? I don't need to talk to you throughout the day, all day. We have jobs and we are adults, we are busy. If you're going to have a busy day and you're not going to be able to hit me back, let me know. Hey babe, I'm going to be in a meeting today, it's going to be a long day. Thinking of you or whatever, but I won't be able to call you until I get back home. I won't come there and beat you. I'm probably busy myself.
Don't leave me to guess for myself.
I don't like to guess.
Because let me tell you, when
guessing games are
they will assume the worst.
And I'm an overthinker, so I need you to reassure me. Now you're like, oh, women are always jumping to conclusions. I wouldn't have to jump if you told me what it was from the beginning.
Yeah.
Don't do that. So I'll go to my next one. For me, a man who respects my boundaries. If I say this is something I'm uncomfortable with or unwilling to participate in, I need you to respect it. I need you to... Is that for posting?
No.
I need you to... If I say don't show up at my house unannounced, don't show up at my house unannounced.
Yeah.
If I tell you I need us to make a plan if we are meeting up, I need that to happen. Just because I'm out with my girls doesn't mean you can come and show up.
Yeah.
Please respect my boundaries. If I say don't call me past this time, or why are you calling me 3 times trying to get through my D&D? Kama sijakuweka kwa favorites yako go through D&D. Please respect that boundary.
Yeah.
If I tell you I don't want to smash on the first night, I need you to respect that boundary. Don't try and persuade me and we'll just cuddle. Going to class 2. Don't do that. Just respect my boundary. If this is a boundary for me, I've communicated it openly and honestly. Please respect it. Thank you.
Period. I think my next one would be consistency. Like, keep up whatever you started with. Please
keep that same energy. Be consistent.
If you were calling me 3 times in a day,
I can see from her face, this one is personal.
If you were calling me 3 times, if you were texting me, like maybe lunchtime, morning, evening, keep up that same energy.
You were sending me flowers every 2 weeks. Where did they go, babe?
No, all of a sudden, after 3 business days, I don't even hear from you.
I don't even know if you were kidnapped. What's happening?
Maybe I told you died.
Me, I'm just over here wondering.
Me, I'm wondering, but because me, I respect myself, I won't follow up.
Why?
Because I've learned my lesson.
You've learned it the hard way.
I won't force myself.
For me, it's really, I know we're talking about green flag, but it's a really red flag when someone is inconsistent.
Yeah.
So back to the green flag. I want you to graft me. If you are moving to me, I watch too much Love Island. That's why I'm talking like this. If you're moving to me, yani unanitongoza. I need you to show effort. It can't be you're the one pursuing me and I'm second guessing and wondering what's going on. Please be consistent. A big problem with men, in my opinion, heterosexual, cis-het men, is that they will put in so much effort when they're chasing you. But once they have you, they stop chasing you. It's like they don't realize that other people also wanted you even when they wanted you, and they're putting in more effort than you are. Now you're like, she's finally mine, so I don't have to do any work. I don't have to put in any effort. Please be consistent. With the chasing me, if you are chivalrous and all those my romance you show me so that me in your box. Now that I'm in the box is it swings both ways. It's a door that I can also leave the box. So make sure I'm staying here. Be consistent. I really like that one. Another C we like. I like when they remember things about me. I could have said it like casually in conversation. I'm like, oh, I love red roses so much, or like Kit Kats are my favorite. And then I'm on my period and they send me a care package and it has roses and Kit Kats. Marry me, son. I love it so much. I love when they remember randoms. You'll say your birthday in passing and someone will remember it and get you something. Or like you'll say you're a Leo, if you're like a horoscope girly and they'll get you a gift to that regard. Like I just like the little things, they make me so happy, so giddy. The inner girl is so happy for me.
So in short, like a good listener. Like I don't have to keep
repeating myself
every time. Maybe I told you I'm going somewhere and then you're like, oh, and I mentioned it to you. So you like expect me to tell you where I was going. So in short, you weren't listening to me.
I'll be like, oh no, I'm at my friend's birthday, so I can't pick up. You're like, oh, it's your friend's birthday. I told you I was going. I told you the day I was going to buy her gift.
So in short, I'm not important, bro.
Open your ears.
And what you also said, like, when they listen to you, like what you like, loving you in your
love language. So
it should be reciprocated for sure.
Both ways.
Yeah, but that's really important.
I'm going to leave a link in the description bar in case you haven't done the love language test. It's not just for romantic couples, even in platonic friendships, even with your sibling. Because I realize a lot of us will love someone in our love language and not in theirs. So maybe they still don't feel loved because their love language is acts of service. They want me to, I don't know, take them to run their errands or do dishes for them when they're feeling unwell or something like that. I mean, I'm buying gifts and wondering why they're not feeling loved because maybe that's my love language. So do the tests and know yours and your partner's stroke friends stroke siblings love language. I love it when a man validates my feelings. Like, if I'm upset about something or if I'm feeling a type of way about something, I like to know that you validate my feelings. It might be something that in the moment you feel like, no, I'm not react. But that's how I'm feeling in the moment. You might not have intended to hurt me when you did it, but the end result was that you did hurt me. So validate that I'm hurt first before we move to batata. I didn't mean to do it, but see, I was busy. But I'm sorry, I couldn't text you back today. Then you can tell me it's because, I don't know, you had a meeting with your boss impromptu or whatever. Because in the end, you were supposed to text me and you didn't. So apologize for that first. Don't just go into, but I was doing this and I love it when they validate my feelings. Like, my feelings are valid. Okay? I'm a person. Let me consider love a girl. Like, don't hurt me.
Hey, me, I was a lover girl, but you turned me into when I turned
gangster.
Mujahideen.
Oh my God. You said you're staying Taliban.
Man, I'm a Taliban. My other point is emotional intimacy.
I love it. I love it.
I feel like most people go for it's physical intimacy is very important.
It's too important.
Hey, like if you're my friend, you know that. It's important. Like, but then beyond that, we need to be connected in other ways. Like, I have to speak to you about some things and you understand me and I also understand you. Like, it doesn't have to be
a man with some emotional intelligence.
Exactly. Because most of them are not
emotionally aware. What? They're just surviving, cruising through life.
You're telling him about something and they're like, oh,
that's a thing.
Nini. Like, you're too.
For them it's nothing. It goes back also to validating feelings. Like, for you, it's a small thing. And I know, like, we live in a very patriarchal society, and especially coming from an African one. And men want taught to be in touch with their feelings or whatever, but heal your childhood trauma. Me, I'm not your therapist. Like, we can't use that as a crutch forever. Learn and unlearn. It's okay. Even me, I'm unlearning things that I have. They've been ingrained in me since birth, but I'm unlearning them because they're unhealthy at this point in my life. So even you unlearn
something.
Say it to us. Tell us.
Maybe I'm not perfect. I also have my own flaws, and I probably need therapy.
I feel like we all do.
Right. But then I feel like in regards to emotional intelligence, like, we can't hang out for the first time and you already want to date me. Okay, yes, there's love at first sight, but please get to know
this is not Love is Blind. You don't have to propose to me through the wall before we meet.
Like, get to know me. Maybe I'm not even the one for you.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people jump into relationships because maybe their biological clock is ticking, or because they feel like we're at an age where there's nothing we're doing if we're not in a relationship. But please get to know each other first. It's okay if it doesn't end up in a marriage.
Like, I like it when people don't rush. Like, it also, okay, situations are different. Maybe for someone else, you guys clicked for the first time.
Immediately.
It went well. But then you've met me for the first time. You don't even know me that well. You
don't know my second name.
Exactly.
What's going on?
And you already want us to be in a relationship.
Hey, please. That's a red flag. Why do you want me to do this so quickly? There's something wrong with you.
It's actually scary.
It's okay to date. That's why it's called dating. We're getting to know each other to see if we're good enough to be with each other monogamously like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary. Actually, it's very scary.
It is.
I really like when a guy is curious about me. Like, I can tell that they're interested and invested. When we're having a conversation, they're like, oh, tell me more about that. I'll be like, oh, I was a psych major, or they want to know why I was a psych major or whatever. Or I'm volunteering somewhere and they want to know more about that. Please. Like, they want to be educated, they're curious, they want to know my likes, my interests, my hobbies. Because I feel like this is someone who would put me first in a situation. Even when they plan dates and activities, I can tell they listened when I told them I like to ride bikes. That's why they planned for us to go to Karura. Because they are curious enough about me to find out about me. Because there's people who, it's just them the whole date. Hey, now I know everything about you. Where after I haven't had room to speak, it's just yappa in my ear. Your triggers, tell us.
Because I went to a date with some guy and they talked about themselves the whole time. And then worst of all, they were new money.
So it's just about flexing and the things they bought and the money they have.
Everything.
First of all, that like turns me dry as the Sahara. Don't do that. Like, that's your whole personality. Having money is not a personality trait.
So I'm like, beyond that, then
what's there?
Like,
if today he doesn't have money, he's not a person.
Exactly. So you wouldn't even hit on me. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't even give you a chance.
Because now that's the only thing it brings to the table.
That's the whole personality. You know, money. Okay, money is good, but
then under that surface, what else is there? Guys, if you see a light change, it's because the sun is setting, so we move to artificial lighting because we care about the quality of our content. No bars.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'd say reliability.
A big one. I feel like we're talking about the pillars of a business. We said communication, consistency, reliability.
But I feel like relationships are businesses because, like, they even say whoever you marry is like a financial decision.
It is.
You can't make
or break.
Yeah. So
let's
like, if you're not
reliable,
like, if I can't, it doesn't have to be financial. Okay, it can be financial, but even on other things, if it's solutions, like, give me solutions, please.
Oriented.
I can't tell you I am going through something. Like,
if I'm struggling at work or whatever, and I need to be able to rely on you as my partner. And even like reliability, even smaller things like when you say something, you mean it. If you say we're having a date on Friday at 7 p.m., you need to be reliable. That I know we will have that day. Unless like the world is ending, you will actually show up. You will come and pick me at the time you said it. This is like, so you ghost me on that Friday, you reschedule to Wednesday, you ghost me on that. Why are you not reliable? They're triggering you. I think I'll need to find a therapist after, because I can't be a therapist. But I need to find a therapist after this day. She's triggered. But yeah, just be reliable. Be a man of your word. When you say something, mean it and do it.
Yeah.
Be dependable.
That's it. Like,
it's not that difficult, by the way.
No more words, please.
Alrighty. My next point is it's a green flag for me when he speaks kindly about his exes. There's a caveat, obviously. Hear me out. I don't mean I need them to be talking to their exes every day. Yeah. The one who's best friends with their ex, get them away from me. But I don't need you to trash talk your ex for half the date. Yeah. Because maybe I'm the next ex, you know. Because I'll tell whether or not you respect women by how you speak about people from your past. Yeah. It doesn't always end cordially. I know this is real life. So some breakups are really, really bad and they ended really ugly. But you don't need to come and trash talk that girl here for 1 hour. Like, I'm also a girl. So is this how you think of all women? I know. Including me? Am I going to be the next one? If they speak kindly about them, yes, sour they dated, it didn't work out. There's no need to get into it. Then for me, that's a green flag. Yeah. Yeah.
Because it shows like if we break up, that's the same thing you're going to be telling the next person. And honestly, it's like, even when you go for a job interview, you don't trash talk your previous employer. Like you're always like, maybe we are not aligning like right now, so I need that change.
You're looking for more growth or whatever.
But you don't tell them they're toxic.
They hated it there actually.
My manager hates me, you know. They give me so much. They are micromanagers. Like,
nobody will hire you based on that.
And you also won't get, not unless you're blind. I think that's a huge red flag.
And for me, it's also a red flag because, let's say you've dated 4 people seriously in your life, and you're trash talking all 4 of them. Now I'm like, maybe you're the
problem.
Like, I need to start a WhatsApp group with these women and see what it is that they didn't like about you, because you're trash talking everyone. Like, everyone was bad to you. Then I'm next on that list for sure. Yeah. For sure. Your next, babe.
My next point, a green flag is...
We're even wearing green for the green flags. I should brought a green flag next time.
How do I put it? Like, okay, maybe like, it's far-fetched, but I like a guy who shows me that he can provide. I know we're not married, but even the little things, when we go, like, when you're coming to visit, let's say for example, you even want to do shopping for me.
Bring something. First of all, adulting. Like, the best gifts are reducing the bills.
And people, not even in platonic friendships, like, don't just go visit. Like,
umekuja tu. Now.
Not
and it costs money to be at that person's place.
Exactly. Not unless maybe like you go there often.
Now it's like home.
It's like home. But let's say you've gone there for the first time and you've gone there empty-handed.
That's disgusting.
That shows you like who you are and like what you can do for me. And trust me, even me, if I am to visit you, I'd want to bring something. I'll be like, do you need anything?
Yeah, what can I do to
maybe
like,
it's not even being a provider, but I think it's just being a decent human being.
That's just being a decent human being. But on top of it, if I'm looking to date you more than platonically, then that's something I need to see from you, that you're able to provide. Yeah. Because we both work. We both make our own money. This girl lives in this house that she's paying for by her damn self. What are you talking about? But like when a man shows you that this is something that he's willing and ready to do, then that's great. This is very controversial. There's always men, and it's always the dusty men who always have something to say when I say this, but I'll say it because it's my channel. On the first date, I don't touch bills. I don't touch doors, and I don't touch seats. You will pick up the bill, you will pull out my seat, and we'll open the card. I don't do those things because I feel like that sets the precedent for how our relationship is going to be. That's the honeymoon stage. So if now already you want us to go Dutch, and we're not going to Netherlands, but you want us to go Dutch, eventually I'll now start paying stima bill. Shukisha, no please. I don't have any children, so I don't have dependents, and it can't be you. With your big tall self, I'm paying for your life.
It's always the dusties.
It's always the dusties who get upset by this comment because you are expecting me to pay for the first bill. And if the comment upsets you, then it means you're not my type anymore. So we will never meet and date. You just date your type, the one who likes to split bills.
But
the one
go for who you like.
Just date your type and leave me out of it. When the Netherlands, not media. It's also a green flag for me when they speak positively about their family. I am very, very close to my family. Uncomfortably so. Everyone who knows me knows this. And especially how they speak about their mother and their sisters if they have them. For me, it makes me know what kind of person they are and how they would think about me. Because I'm a feminist. I am a feminist. Everyone knows this. So how you speak about women, how you speak about your family. We are grown-ups and there's toxic homes. I will agree to that. And not everyone is in good terms with their family. But how you speak about them and how you view them will help me see if it's something we can like. Because if these are going to be my in-laws and you hate them like this already, or you're speaking about them like this so negatively, and you just
let me treat you.
How are you going to treat me? If it's a man maybe who grew up with a lot of sisters and they did all the house chores, and he just speaks about women like people who are supposed to be there
in the kitchen.
Should be in the kitchen barefoot and pregnant. Like, no, it's a green flag for me when I can tell that there's a lot of love and respect in their home. And even if they don't get along on everything, there's love there. And there's respect. Green flag. Count me in.
And maybe they might have had maybe a rough childhood or what. But I feel like if someone is already aware, because I feel like as an adult, it's good to be self-aware. Like, I hope you're working towards it.
Yeah, what are you doing about it?
Because let's say if we were to get married, I don't want you to bring that trauma on our kids. You know, like...
Break that generational curse. Let the trauma end with you. Fix it so that you don't transfer it.
So it doesn't have to remain the same. See, because it happened during your time. You also
it doesn't mean you have to go and put that burden on someone else. You're up, babe.
Okay, so I like it when a man, especially in a relationship, like talks about the future and is making plans towards it.
I think I have that point as well. I'll piggyback when you're done.
Yeah, like you can already see like this person is like they have a vision, they're working towards it. Maybe if it can even be as little as I want us to go for a vacation, it can be as little as that. I want us to maybe invest in something. If you guys see each other like dating long term or being in a relationship long term.
Green flag. You've already seen me in a future.
Exactly.
You're like, oh, when's your birthday? I say August. We're in June, and you're like, do you like vacations? You're already making plans. That means you intend to be in my life for at least those 2 months.
Exactly.
Green flag.
But let me tell you, babe.
Someone told you they'll take you on a trip.
Why?
But they took you for granted.
Because I think they use these points. They tell you that, but
by the way, this is I'm not giving you the manual to dating us and then you leave us in the lurch.
Exactly, because that's
a blueprint. They pretend to be this person we're talking about in this video. Then true colors outside.
Dust.
Tell me about this one.
No, I won't.
The trauma will be too much.
It's enough.
On the bright side, she's taking herself on a vacation tomorrow.
Yeah.
Follow her for bikini content. Mumbi. All right. For me, another green flag is my phone has locked and is not recognizing my face. When they get flatty. Oh my God. Me, I'm such a flat. Like, I'll flat with a tree. And I'm really good at it. I don't know. It's just my superpower. I can't help it. I like when a guy can be cheeky. I like when I just have some general riz about you. Like, where's the riz, my guy? I like when they, like, gift of gab. They're good with, because I'm also very quirky and witty. So I'm going to make sarcastic jokes and I'll make puns. Like, I need you to keep up with me, okay? I'm very affectionate as well. So I'm like touchy-feely, a little hand on my thigh on the date, like your hand on the small of my back to guide me. Flirt with me, baby. Like, I love it. For me, that's a green flag. It tells me our relationship will have, if there's a relationship to come, it'll have some spice and some sauce. Because I don't want just to be with you out of nimezoea. Like, it's just out of habit now. It's almost like a brother-sister thing. Like, we're just used to being with each other. Me, I need excitement. Like, I really need it. And Nikona willing. Like, I don't want that one. So I like, because it tells me that there'll be chemistry and spark in our relationship. So someone with reason, someone who gets flatty. Call me now.
I think in regards to your point, like someone I can banter with. Like,
I love that. And Celine is heavy on banter. She's on X bigly.
The whole time you're serious, me
kwani wewe politician?
Hatuwezi jokes, sizi kutumia memes tucheke.
You know, I've had friends date people who they can't send memes to, and I'm like, so I'm finding a relationship. Because me, I need you to be able to speak in TikTok, because I'm going to be sending you some things and I need you to laugh.
Me banter is important.
It's important. We can't just be talking about politics and economic crisis. By the way, no.
Did you see this time there was Israel and all? Guys were like, that's the first question they'll ask
a babe on a date.
Yeah.
You have no business dating.
I know.
What kind of date is this?
Because surely
you can exam.
I'm like, at say on data determinaties.
Then don't even ask me out because
exactly.
I'm not saying we can't talk about serious issues. We always can, but that can't be the core of our relationship. I don't.
There's a time for everything.
When you talk 70.
I know.
No, please. You piggybacked, so it's still your time to say your point.
Me. About banter.
See, banter was piggyback on my getting flatty. So now your next point is what? Should I give you some time as I say mine?
Yeah.
I love a man who makes and executes plans, not just the making, because they're good at making nowadays, but the execution. Yeah. I like it when you plan. Me, where do you want to eat? I know they say women don't ever know where we want to eat. Imagine we know, but I don't know your pocket at the time. So I don't want to embarrass you. And I also don't know what you're feeling at the time. Because also, if it's always me, I'm a creator and I do a lot of lifestyle content. So a lot of times I've been to so many restaurants. I've done so many activities. So I will be really good at suggesting them. But like, can you just take lead? Yeah. If you're the one who's asking me out and saying, tell me to be ready by 9 and to wear that dress you like on because you can't wait to. Yeah. Tell me that. But you're just, I miss you so much. Okay. Sasa tufanye nini? Like, what are you doing? Sawa, you miss me. What are you doing about missing me? Yeah. Make the plan and execute it. Tell me, I'd like to take you out to dinner. Which days work? I will tell you Friday or Saturday. I'll be like, I pick Saturday. I'd like to take you to a restaurant. It's fine dining. You can dress like this. Or it's an activity date. Wear comfortable shoes. I'll pick you up at this time. Execute the plan. Check in with me on the day of. Tell me you're an hour away. Then come and take me to the date. You know how sexy that is? Come here right now. That's what I like. Don't leave it to me at sawa, we are meeting on Tuesday. Then now we are just quiet. Ushanibo. Blocked.
Kabisa. My next point is about how they handle situations. Like if we're having an argument, how like your maturity is really important.
Green flag, green. I love a mature man.
Please, okay, me personally, don't shout at me. Because I will cry. I will cry, but I will be so hurt. I'll also be like, we can settle.
Actually, we're the same in that way. Because we're adults now. Yeah. Just talk in a normal voice. Why are you raising the octave? Me, if you shout, imagine it like that's it. Because if you raise your voice, the next thing you're going to do is raise your hand. I can't do it. Please don't shout at me. Like, if you're too upset in that moment to handle it, I would rather you go for a walk. Like, or leave the house. Yeah, or we just take some space. We'll discuss it tomorrow. But imagine, don't shout at me. Let's just have a...
When we've cooled down.
For me, it's really... I can't believe I didn't write that down because it's a big deal for me. But it's a green flag when a man knows how to love me or to like me if it's talking stage, even when he's upset at me. Like, you can still be respectful and I can still see, yes, you... At this moment, we are not agreeing, we're not on the same page, but you care about me beyond that. Because there's a way someone will talk to you and you're in an argument, you're like, hey, that's what you thought of me the whole time. You're just waiting for an opportunity to tell me. Hey, oh my God.
You behave like that because of the friends you keep.
So you hated my friends the whole time. Like, please take a beat and think before you even say these things. I would rather you take a beat before you have a conversation. Because sometimes when you speak off the cusp, you say things even you don't mean. But Mr. Forgive. Can't can shout.
I don't. And to be honest, sometimes it's sexy when a guy like he puts you in your place, but in a calm way.
Yeah, it's so sexy. I'm like, yes, nimesikia na nitafanya.
I am sorry, I apologize.
You even accept. Women apologize. Only on this channel. You had it here first. For me, it's a green flag when I enjoy their company. I know it just sounds so simple, but like
it's not.
I'm generally very confident and outspoken and I'm very assertive and I'm extroverted. So there's people who would be intimidated by that. I don't want to ever have to diminish my light so that the person I'm with can feel comfortable. I need them to be so comfortable in themselves. I need you to be an alpha so much so that even though you're quiet and I'm speaking, it doesn't reduce from you. You don't need me to dim my light or reduce my personality or shrink myself in that room. If I feel confident around you, I feel comfortable around you, I can even be silly because I'm a very silly girl. Like if you're my friend in real life, I'm not okay with head, so I will do some really silly stuff. But if I'm too like straight jacket, I'm being very, very formal. I know I'm not comfortable with you. Yeah, so that's a green flag.
Being yourself.
I can be myself with you. Green flag. Celine?
Yeah, so also when you put in effort, like it can be in the little things. How do I put it? Like even planning a date. We might have dated for so long, but then you put in effort to like plan.
Yeah, still make it romantic.
Exactly.
Like, find the romance. Even things like dressing up for me. Please dress up for me when we're going on a date. Like, put in the effort you used to put before. I like that so much.
Yeah.
I like it.
Just put, that's it. Just put
in effort.
And let it be consistent, like we had said before.
Yeah, our favorite C word.
Yeah.
Please be consistent. Hello. This is the 4th video because iPhone full. Wow.
Man.
Please watch us. Watch our videos so that we can be paid and upgrade our phones. So I really, really like when they are honest and upfront in their communication, whether we are in conflict, whether I'm on the wrong, whether they're the ones on the wrong. Of course, I would prefer if the delivery is gentle because when I'm wrong, it doesn't mean that now you want to insult me because I have a big head like my mother. Like a partner who's quite personal just because I'm wrong. But there's a way to be firm, direct and honest without necessarily being mean. So I prefer, like, if they communicate with me honestly, or even if they are struggling through something and they tell me we can't meet because I'm going through this, that and the third, or I have this going on with me, even if it's something that's not usually seen in positive light, I appreciate honesty so much. Like, it's such a big deal to me. Sini watu wakubwa bwana. Don't lie. Celine?
For me, a green flag is when someone supports you. Actually,
I have that also.
I'm saying everything is like an opposite of what has happened to me before. Because I've been in a position where someone didn't support me.
And you failed.
Sucked because this was the first person I told when I wanted to get into content creation. I told them that I wanted to do it, and can you imagine? I don't think I had even gotten to like 5K followers. And they wanted to compare me to people like Joy Candy.
How? When Joy Candy started with those followers? Someone believed in Joy Candy before they got to there.
She's been here for like a decade,
and she was a content creator by virtue of being an actress. I met Joy Candy on Better Days. I used to watch it on KTN. Like that's where I saw her first. Like, surely.
So like, that was a major, it actually hurt me
that would be hurtful coming from the person you care about.
Yeah, because I was dating that person, and
if they don't believe in you, who will?
But then I just had to tell myself, you know what? F that, and
look at you now.
Yeah,
brand deals.
Yeah.
We're even drinking a brand deal.
Exactly.
Like, yes.
I'll tell you something later.
That's a really big deal for me. I have it down as well. Supportive. It's a green flag for me when they're my biggest cheerleader. I think it's a bigger deal for us because we're content creators. So eyeballs on our page, numbers, shares, engagement and stuff like that actually counts. It's harder maybe to be supportive of an accountant because we clap when they write numbers. But I'm sure there's a way you can find to be supportive of. Yes, you can clap for them.
Yeah, for sure.
But like, it's a bigger deal for us as creators. And I am so lucky because I'm with a partner that supports me. If what I need is, my Christmas gifts will be tripods and microphones and power banks and a MacBook to edit on. Like, that's what they will provide for me because they know this will elevate my content. So I'm very lucky in that regard. I also have family and friends who are very supportive.
Yeah.
2.2 seconds after posting, they will share my content. They will agree to be in my videos. Look at a friend right now being in my video and I'm just paying her in lunch and hugs. Like, so when they're supportive, that's a really big green flag for me.
Yeah.
Supportive partners, mwah, nindo mnabamba sasa. For me, it's a green flag when they have good manners. And I know this sounds like it should be obvious, like, why you're not raised by if you're not raised by wolves, you should have good manners. But like, for me, good manners cut across the board. I have down, they give me space to speak. It can't just be them all the time. There's space for me to speak also, unburden myself when it comes to them. Even if we are having a difference in opinion, when they are done speaking, they let me speak. They don't talk over me. They listen to my opinion even if they don't agree with it. I like it when they speak kindly to wait staff and blue collar people who are considered to be beneath us, like the doorman, how you speak to the bathroom attendant, all those things. Nimeko observe, by the way, nimeona. I want you to pull out my chair. I've already spoken about this. Hold my door open. Mini baby girl, I'm a princess, okay? My first love was my father, and that man spoiled me. So you are next. Even my brothers open car doors for me. Like, I don't touch the door for their cars. So you, as my man, what are you doing? I like it when they walk curbside. If we're walking on the street, I like it when the man walks on the side of the car that, like, where the car would hit him first. When we're sleeping in the same bed, Lala can do a mlango. You're the security guard. You need to die first. Men used to go to war. You go and fight that lion. I find that so cute. Like, I just feel like a baby, like a girl.
And honestly, when someone is like that, you find yourself submitting. Because this men,
when men talk about submit all the time, because it's in the Bible.
Exactly. You have to like also match that energy. The same way that, like, all these things, if you show this, if you show effort, if you put in effort, if you provide, you'll always find a babe will submit. Like, you won't even have to ask.
Those things that you are looking for, like the way you want to be shown love by a girl, when you show her love how she needs it shown, she will effortlessly show it back. You won't even be asking, why isn't she doing this? Point, babe.
I like it when a guy is secure. Like,
please,
when I tell you I'm going out with my friends, I'm going out with my friends.
Kwanza, we're both club hosts. In our part-time, we club hosts. So if you're going to be insecure, me, I'm going to wear that a shower dress and go shake Nash.
These things are triggering because
me, you met me as a bad bitch.
I've just remembered.
Don't come here trying to unbuddy me. You met me, I was a baddie. Now you want me to do what? Wear long skirts and stop drinking? No.
Because
first of all, cheers to that. I'm drinking as we speak.
Because if we're dating, there's something you definitely saw in me. So why all of a sudden you're now starting to think, because now I'm a club host, I sleep around with people.
My character hasn't changed just because I am working in a club. There's people who work in churches and they are of questionable character. So it doesn't mean my place of work. And that means you don't trust me. And don't be insecure. Like, once people have already relegated themselves to a level beneath yours, they will always project their insecurities and try to make you feel like you're doing something you aren't actually.
Who are insecure are actually doing that thing that they are. Like,
you're so insecure because given the same opportunity, you would cheat in a heartbeat.
Exactly.
So you're wondering how I'm out at the club and people are buying champagne and I'm not going home with them.
Exactly. Or honestly, like, I've just genuinely gone out with my friends, we're going to have fun, and then you're like, So who bought you those drinks?
Usinibo.
Who's going to be there? I've already told you I'm going out with my girls.
I can't help it that there was a man at another table and I ended up knowing them. Why has this person posted you? Sani si salimi out to Junko girls date.
Not unless kuna an all girls club.
Please show us. I would like to go actually. Because girls always ask for permission to dance with me.
All boys club.
Let's do that. Yeah. A secure guy, I like a guy who's secure in himself. It goes back to what I was saying where I'm very overt. Like, you will definitely notice me in a room. First of all, I'm 5'9" and I wear heels. Like, you will see me, trust and believe. I'm an alpha in my own way. I need you to be enough of an alpha that my alpha does not play at your insecurities. Doesn't make you feel less than. Because otherwise, because me, I'm not going to diminish my light. Just be secure in yourself. I've chosen you. Of all these men in the world who you think I'm sleeping with, he has more money than you, is taller than you, I've still chosen you. Why are you still doubting yourself and asking me who I'm going and with who and why I'm dressing like that? Talk about one. For me, it's a green flag when they have similar views to mine. And that doesn't mean I want to date the exact same person as me. I know there's people who are religious. I don't practice anymore, but like I feel like it's a big deal that you have the same religious views. For me, I'm a feminist. You can't date me if you're not a feminist. We always have differing opinions. There's things you cannot sit on the fence about. Things like SA, femicide, child abuse, femicide. There's no what about the other opinion. There's no other opinions. This is the only right one. Why was she wearing that? No. Please. We have to have the same opinions on stuff like that. The views, I need you to be an ally. Like, you can't be a homophobe and date me. Imagine you just can't be. So for me, those are green flags because I feel like, first of all, you've taken the time to teach yourself. Because a lot of our men were taught. Patriarchal societies, African societies especially, teach men to be some type of way. A man who cries or shows emotions is a sissy and so on. Like, it's unnatural and un-African to be gay. So many of them had to teach themselves that there's more than one way to life. So if you've taken that time to work on yourself, I appreciate it. It's a very green flag for me. Celine? Oh, you didn't say this one, so I only have one more. I'll go to my last one as Celine finds hers, because I wanted to talk about being considerate, but we already spoke about considering things I like, activities I like, because you're a good listener. It goes back to listening. My last and final point is a compatibility in goals. Even as we speak, talking phase, whether we are just beginning to date, I can tell an ambitious guy. I can tell that you have goals. I won't necessarily sit there and be like, what's your 5-year plan? I'm not my parents. But like, I can tell that you're ambitious because you want to more for yourself. You're talking about getting a master's or a PhD. You're talking about expanding your business if you're an entrepreneur. You're talking about going up the hierarchy in your place of work. I can tell that you have goals and the goals are aligned with me. It's a green flag for me when I can see that our vision, like, we end up at the same place. So it makes sense for us to even be in a couple. Because we'll end up at the same place. If I want kids and you don't, or vice versa, there's no need for us to be together because we're wasting each other's time. My ovaries are just for aesthetic purposes. We're not going to use them. If it's someone who maybe is like giving up on drinking or has just recently gone sober and can't be around someone who's drinking, that's something I need to do because I'm a club host and I work with alcoholic brands. Like, if that's something that can't be around you, that's something we need to know. So, and I feel like we're compatible in that way where we have the same goals. We want to grow ourselves, even emotionally. That's someone who's talking about going to therapy or bettering themselves, or wants to go to the gym and I would like to start. It's a really green flag for me that you want to better yourself in any form, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Green flag. Mwah, chef's kiss. Celine?
My last point.
Oh wow, we reached here together.
In as much as we're dating, I'd want the other person to also have some sense of independence.
Green flag.
Please, we can't be everywhere together.
Hey.
Like, kila mali.
What was your life before me?
Exactly. You know, it also shows like you're a bit insecure.
Why do you just want to be here?
Yeah, because it means then you can't trust me
to be by myself, and I can't trust you to be by yourself because I also need space. You know, for me, a big problem I have with marriage is, so you're just gonna be in my room every day until we die. Can we have separate rooms and then we meet on some days of the week?
Exactly.
I really value my independence. It's a very big deal for me. If I feel constricted, even I'm claustrophobic. Imagine that's how it ends. Like, if I feel like you have to be where I am, I'm on a date and you're just lacking. What's going on? and I'm just going to see my girl. Now what's going on? Or it's a platonic date. Or if I'm going to say hi to my male friend that I've seen, now you just want to lock there on the corner. You want to see what's happening. By the way, Mabel, I like you to have your independence. I like when they keep their own activities. If your likes was like playing PS with your boys, or you used to go for basketball on Sundays, please keep that up. Because even me, I want to go to brunch with my girls. And you want to wear makeup and look cute in my pictures. I want to drink mimosas with my girls and create content. Nastaki kukubo, na pia nastaki unibo. So that also when we meet, we have stuff to talk about. You can be like, oh my God, we went to brunch and this happened. Now all our stories are the same because you were where I was.
The best gossip is with your partner.
For me, that's another green flag. The final green flag, relationship gossip. I love a gossiper. There's no better gossip than lying in bed with your man and just talking about everybody and their business. I saw a TikTok, this girl was saying how like she's never even been to her man's workplace, but she knows all the co-workers by their personality and then because he runs home and tells her, and for real, that feeds my soul.
I know.
Love that for us. Green flag.
Kabisa.
So Celine shouldn't be single when you know all the things she wants in a relationship.
Exactly. If you're watching this, please,
do the necessary. We love a green flag man. June is I'm shooting it in June. I don't know if you'll see it in August, but like June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So if you're a man and you are struggling, I will leave a helpline in the description bar, and resources are available for you. Please talk to someone, talk to a friend. It's okay to be struggling. It's okay to talk about your feelings, and we are rooting for you. Bye, Sandy gang.
Last one, I think.
Oh no, we
sure.
We hope it's still recording.
Was Lesbian. Please look good. Take care of yourself.
Smell nice.
Good. Please.
Dew and cologne is not that expensive. Plus, take a shower, brush your teeth, scrape your tongue, look cute, and the other points are above. Because she looks like this. You can't be by her side not looking as good as her. Okay?
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.